Tekken. Come on. Love me some Tekken. But yeah, that's right. I am happy that Xbox decided to make such a absolutely asinine move of raising the price from 20 bucks to 30 bucks for Game Pass Ultimate. I know there's a lot of anger about them trying to justify the price hike and how sudden it was and how they didn't, try to increase it from 20 to 25 and kind of slow roll it onto people, but honestly, just rip the damn band-aid off. And I'm so glad they did this. I was thinking about canceling it, honestly, for a couple of weeks now. And this is just kind of the last thing I needed to see to do that. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one in this boat, right? People have school. I've got a 9 to 5. People work grueling 9 to 5s and have awful commutes. And I mean, I'm obviously blessed with having a good 9 to 5 just because of how bad the job market is. But I mean, still, I wake up early, I pray, I go to the gym, I'm doing, my 9 to 5 pretty much till closing, and then, I'll stream for like an hour to 90 minutes max with my boys. And that's pretty much it. I mean, dude, I don't have time to play a 120-hour new RPG from a double A studio. And I'm sure a lot of people don't. This value add that Xbox pushes on people. Like, oh, you get 400 plus games and all the new releases. It's like, dude, how many of these games are people actually playing? Seriously. And how many of these games do people actually spend to completion, I like that's kind of the worst part about Game Pass is you'll get a new game that comes out or they'll drop like 5 of them and you'll just download a couple of them that seem interesting. Maybe you have heard before that you were waiting on, and you just come to realize that they're all crap. They're all garbage, all of them. Like I just downloaded the last Dragon Age game, Dragon Age Veilguard that was on Game Pass. It was awful. I got like an hour in, maybe a little bit longer than that, maybe like a couple hours, but it was still bad. I mean, dude, the game was like a 70-hour game. I probably put in like 4 hours, and I was like, you know what? I've already put too much time into this game. It's so generic. There's no creativity in these games anymore. So I was just thinking, like, dude, I've got my Battlefield 6, right? It used to be Black Ops 6, but I've got Battlefield 6. That's the primary shooter I play with my buddies, and I mostly stream. I've got Tekken as my primary fighting game, just because I've always loved Tekken. And then I've got, Skate, the new Skate, which isn't that great, and then Skate 3 for, anytime I just want to shred on some skate parks. And again, dude, I'm playing maybe like 2 to 3 games in rotation at once. So this idea of having like 400 plus games to have in Game Pass that you play is just ridiculous. So, I think at 20 bucks a month, it's still a waste of money. And especially at 30 bucks a month, I think it just gave people kind of the final just justification to actually just go back to base at 10 bucks. I mean, because you're paying for online multiplayer, and it's like, dude, you figure, I mean, that's like 3 or 4 brand new games you could spend instead of paying 30 bucks a month for these games that you're kind of shoehorned in and you're kind of forced to play just because you kind of have this knee-jerk reaction to play them because you're paying for the service, which, I mean, it's also a service. I mean, it's such a scam that you don't even own these games. So anyways, I could go on and on about it, but jokingly and non-jokingly, I am happy that they increased the price because I think it woke up a lot of people. And I mean, dude, 30 bucks. I mean, 30 bucks a month is such a ridiculous price to pay for a game service in which the games you don't own and you have no control over what they're adding nor what they're taking off. So if there's like a game that maybe isn't super popular, I mean, dude, they maybe give you, I think, like 2 weeks or a month notice, and then it's gone. And sure, they give you a discount to like buy some of these games before they leave, but I mean, at that point, that just defeats the whole purpose of it. So, um, I'm not. I know a lot of people were switching from Xbox to Game Pass. I'm not doing that, but yeah, I mean, I figured, 10 bucks a month you're paying, you buy the games you want, and you keep those games, so long as Xbox doesn't or Microsoft doesn't just completely kill the Xbox division, which hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I think this is this is gonna make people realize that they should have done something like canceling their Game Pass a long time ago. And I'm kind of in that same boat. Uh, Honestly, part of it's probably just a little out of convenience of just kind of keeping it on, and because I mean, I was like kind of looking forward to the Outer Worlds, and as much as I crap on Black Ops 7, it would be nice to have Call of Duty be part of the service, but it's not worth it, you guys. It's not worth it. So go back to $10 a month with Game Pass. Buy the games you actually want to play and that you will play. And it's in a weird way, it's so freeing. It's kind of like when you're just decluttering and organizing your place, or you're moving and you're throwing out a bunch of crap that you just don't use and don't need anymore. It's kind of the same idea. And this is even better because it doesn't take long you know, uh, to go back to the $10 a month version, and you're saving money. So it's a win-win to me. And not to mention, like 80% of those games on there are probably indie games anyway. And a lot of stuff's old too. I mean, and not like the good type of old, like the older type of stuff that just never jived with people. I mean, like I mean, I'm sorry, but who's playing Quantum Break 100 times? Nobody. These games that they have on there that are very story driven, I feel like aren't being played that much. But anyways, guys, a little bit of a ramble, but like I said, I think this is going to be the best case scenario for most people that were kind of on the fence or have actual lives and actually touch grass. So, anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.